It's Korea, isn't it?
Hey folks, welcome into some
Uh,
WNBA action
I
on
don't think she
2K
is.
Sports. Facing the Atlanta Dream. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian
Hot
Banafatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
oil.
And guys, you
Yeah.
have to
And we
admire the
traded
way these two
A
teams
Russian
play.
arms
They're
dealer
all
for her.
about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these
The
teams put up.
Merchant of
There's
Death.
not too much hero ball
Yeah.
going on. Remember
For
the
a
Celtics.
WNBA
Both
player.
sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
Now here is Ionescu. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Back to Ionescu. Boston. Pass to Magbagor. And Powers pulls it down. Outside Canada. And the shot is good.
Lightning quick, and Jordan Canada is just so hard to stop. She gets to the rim at will.
Now here is Ionescu. And the first shot of the night for her, no good. Pass to Canada. Powers a screen. And here is Gray. Off target from three-point range.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That is her first foul of the
My
game.
midi game is not going great.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Out to the left wing. Boston. Misses the three. Well, Brittany Griner is just the fourth player in WNBA history to have double-digit all-star selections. That's incredible.
And the other three players are some of the best to ever do it, including Diana Taurasi, who Griner's played a lot of games with. What an honor.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Magbagor. Ionescu drills the three-pointer.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on
Finally
the
score.
fourth try.
And here are the Dream.
Are you winning, daughter?
Outside Canada. Here's Powers. Now here's Jones. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Ionescu outside. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. The kick out to Ionescu. 6 to shoot. That's basket number 2 with her third shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
What sport are you best at physically, like IRL? Is it baseball? That's fair.
Outside Canada. Pass to Powers. Screen by
Were you
Griner.
bad?
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Guarded by Jackson.
I'm good at basketball. That's about it.
As the basket counts and a three-point
I say good. I can shoot. That's it. That's all I got.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year.
That's not
But
nice.
after
We
that,
played
8
basketball when
finals
I
appearances
went
in
out
5
there, didn't we?
years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those. So the Dream still
We
looking
flopped
for their
around on a
first
basketball
WNBA
court, and that kid tried to steal my
Now
wallet.
here's Boston. Here's Holmes. The three-pointer, no good.
I played a lot of sports in middle school.
Canada with it. First quarter of play.
Oh, I can
and
ice skate.
Just over 3.5 minutes in. The pick by Jones.
Yeah,
A
fair.
Three from Alicia Gray. And it's Alaman with the rebound.
On an open look like that,
I
she's
played
just got a
ice
gift
skating.
for making the
I can
wing
ice skate.
coverage pay.
I did a little bit of judo. Judo.
surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Jones. Powers. Here's the three. And the three ball is good.
They've started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong
You played the
start
Fever yet?
offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Boston.
That's fair.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at
Disgusting.
me with a three, I'm coming right back.
Absolutely
Everybody gets a
disgusting.
three.
Now here's Powers. They lead by 4. Here's Gray. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
An efficient, accurate free throw shooter. Gray is not the person you want to send to the line.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Now Lemon. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Offline with the 3. Coffee outside. Hillman, she's covered by Hahn. Gray in the post.
No idea.
The putback. Offense, the order of the day.
I have a very limited knowledge of WNBA.
It's the dream.
I can name
They
you like
lead
10
by
players.
6. And
That's about what I can do. Oh yeah, you're a feminist. Name
now
every
the second
woman.
quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the dream, what do you guys think?
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Petty. Shot's good by Jones.
Yeah, she should save the fadeaway move for when she actually needs
Funny.
it.
And what you love about Brianna Jones, she's an old school center.
Well, she's not trying to stretch the 4, rarely takes threes. Jones rebounds, protects the paint, and shoots a very high.
Money, money, money.
There's serious value in that type of role still.
Pass to Jones. Coffee with it. Jones. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. The 3 ball. The rebound by Hillman. Atlanta leading. Here's Coffee. And it's good. 2 points.
Great concentration from Coffee inside.
You can't say
Giving her
dumb
all
bitch
to
anymore
secure
because
the
now it's
high percentage
derogatory.
Pass to Hahn. Solid play.
You know
on
it's
the
true,
low
though.
block, and that one's good.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They gotta at least get a finger on her.
How quickly, if we did a YouTube series of this, how quickly would we get canceled?
Here's Jones. And
How
it's
quickly
out
would
of
you
bounds.
cancel
The
us?
Dream able to retain possession here. Atlanta calls timeout. Last leg of the season now. The
I
rate
think
of
you'd
each
cancel
game
us.
At an all-time high.
I mean, with the standings, so much can change in the last few games. Every team has something on the line for the playoff picture, or maybe even for the lottery.
And the intensity picks up as well. When the season finish line is in sight, all bets are off.
I'm up by 50.
Second quarter of
The
play.
dreaded
2 minutes
5-point
gone so
def-
far. And
difference.
Jackson picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
I'm having a stroke. You're a big word. Yeah, take that.
Here's Hillman, covered by Cardoso.
I don't know what it
Pass to
means.
Powers. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Did you tell her about that time you accidentally called me ugly? That made me sad.
That one is
Told my
good.
boss. I
Some
told my
solid
boss
defense
that. She
there
laughed
from
at me.
Camila Cardoso.
I was like, that's not nice.
Here's Jackson. The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the
I
play.
said I shot a 2-pointer, and I go 2, and he goes, you're a 2. And then we thought about it for a second. I was like, man, he just called me ugly.
Quarter 2 and just under
Made me
2.5
sad.
minutes gone by. Ionescu outside. Chance there to take the lead, missing.
All I do is win, win, win.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, just a fantastic point guard.
Curry,
Jordan Canada
Curry,
is where
Curry,
you want
Lamb.
running your offense.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Green with the rebound.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Now Hillman, covered by Cardoso. Jones with it, working on Boston. Jones can't hit.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Pass to Jackson, uncovered, and a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Gotta appreciate how Ionescu reads the defense. Terrific job of finding the open teammate there.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough, guarded by Jackson. And Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
Well, another foul will give her 3 before the half. That's something to keep an eye on.
Pass to Hillman. And here's Griner. Shot clock at 5. Inside, Canada. And it's Alemán with the rebound. Jackson outside. Here's Holmes. Boston.
One.
She's guarded by Griner. Over to the left wing. Now Alemán puts it up. And she hits it to tie up the game.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Here's Gray. Back to Griner. Tries to save it.
Steph Curry is the greatest shooter in basketball history.
Gray in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Offensive rebound. Pass to
Oh.
Griner. Outside
Oh.
Powers.
It's gone.
And here's Canada. No good from outside.
Yeah, there.
Alemán with it. Fires from
Hey,
deep.
Ma.
And Powers.
Have
pulls it
some
down.
more Sunny D.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game tied. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
24.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. Sabrina Ionescu really making a difference out there.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far, they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Ionescu can't get it to go.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Pass to Boston. Ionescu.
What are you doing, like dieting or something? You want
Hands
to
it from
such a Sunday,
downtown.
so I can't fucking
A lethal
Thank you.
move there.
sniper
You're
from
welcome.
outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Outside Powers. Back to Canada. Griner with the screen. To the middle. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Combine the quicks and decision-making of Canada. You'll get the perfect player to run the pick and roll.
Back to Ionescu. Boston. Pass to Magbagor. Beyond the arc. And it's good. Rakia Jackson for three.
Nice awareness there by Magbagor, finding her open teammate to the bucket.
And the dream call time here.
Base Otani.
And
Steal.
we're about 1.5
Lol.
minutes here into the second half. Pass to
Didn't even
Jones.
try.
Powers.
Mr.
The
50-50.
three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Spacing the floor with her long-range shooting. Powers, fantastic at connecting from deep.
Alema. Guarded by Canada. Here's Hahn. Over to the wing. Here's Alema. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Takes the three. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Green able to keep the ball here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. Now she stayed with it for some hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And Mullins gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual
Grounder.
play at the other end.
The pick by Jones. Here's Powers. Connects from three-point range.
When Powers takes flight for a jump shot, she really gets up. Has tremendous elevation on the J.
Now here's Petty. She's tightly guarded. Here's Alema. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta trailing here. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Griner. Jones outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Canada. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Nice little jumper from Canada. She plays so fast, but still shoots it with impressive focus.
Right wing. Here's Alema. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the great shooters.
Hall of
they know when
Fame
they've got
fame
enough opening
float
to go
game
for
bad,
three.
kinda nuts.
I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got
Hall of Fame float game bad.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Griner. And there it is.
Well, defensively, you know, they're just looking for answers. Ever since halftime, they've seemed kind of disjointed, out of sync. They've got to get back on the same page.
Oh man, I never really thought of this. If a WNBA player gets married, they're gonna have to change their jersey and shit.
Now Martin. Wyatt so far offensively searching
I don't
for
think
first
it's that
points of the
happen.
game. Pass
That
to
common?
Ionescu. Will it go? Good on the triple.
I've always
They
thought
make
like
some sort of defensive
my
adjustment,
traditional
because guess what?
Christian
She is
values. I always
killing
thought the
them
wife
from
takes the
three-point
man's
range.
name.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance. We're
I
seeing
always
right
thought that the woman always took the man's name. Something I thought.
Now Coffee. Lets the
I didn't know that.
fly. On grabs the miss. And here's Martin. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Down low. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. Back to Magbagor. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. Off target from outside. And so here's Atlanta. Here's Walker-Kimbrough. That's good, and it's Nia Coffey with the assist.
Well, normally you would expect Coffey to finish the play, but she smartly makes a pass to set up another shooter.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Boston. Guarded by Jones.
Man, being an umpire might be the worst job in the world.
Hits the three-point bomb.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Coffey outside.
When then,
Pass to Jones.
there goes. Oh, there goes.
The outside. The three. Offensive rebound. No good with the layup. Now here's Magbagor. Defended by Coffey. Ionescu has it. Back to Magbagor.
Broke his bat.
The kick out to Ionescu. The three-pointer is on target.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Pass to Jones. The pick by Jones.
I think the overall difference just matters more in the WNBA.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with a three of her own.
Ionescu has it. Magbagor.
There is no relief at the batting order for the Dodgers, man. You get through.
Well, if you came to see some
Yeah.
offense, you're really liking what you're seeing.
Yeah, no lack of scoring pop in this one. I just hope you didn't come to see defense, because if you did, you've had a long day.
But come on, who comes?
How many
to the basket?
bandwagoners do you think are on the Dodgers
And
now?
the dream call time here.
All of them.
So both teams changing it up here. Three-point lead. Outside Powers. The pick by Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Canada. To tie it up. On grabs the miss. Now Petty. Ionescu. Petty with it. Over Gray. Cams the shot from the wing.
Clutch shot, Petty. No hesitation, believing in herself.
With the step back. Looking to get back on track. And it's Gray missing.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Pass to Hahn. Ionescu. Pulls it. Petty can't hit.
Nobody was anywhere close to her. She can't believe she didn't bury it.
Here's Canada. Outside Powers. They get the rebound.
Great idea getting it to Griner in this huge spot. She's played in so many big games. Nothing startles her.
Boston sets a screen. Pass to McLegore. Jackson. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The rebound by Gray.
How does anybody rebound in the WNBA?
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That one goes on Jackson.
You don't want to get in the habit
It's
of
Korean.
letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy
You're
inside
racist.
with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performer.
Takes it out to Boston. Ionescu, guarded by Canada.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Alicia Gray, she's open. Oh, offline. And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those seconds away.
Nope, and you've got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws.
Pressure situation.
And that's an intentional foul. And she misses the first one. Boy, she really wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that will put them up 2. Pass to Powers. Reiner. Outside Canada. The 3 won't fall. And now we've got the intentional foul. And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So she can't get either to fall. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.